Hello, everybody. My name is Kesia Naziregbe, and today's conversation is going to be about how to keep it moving in spite of maybe any kind of hurt and betrayal or pain that you feel in a situation. Today I'm going to try to make this short, and if possible I'll make it like a two-part discussion. You know, so so what I want to talk about is something that I feel like I have also gone through, and I know one or two people that go through this. And sometimes in the past, so I've heard a friend say, how could this happen to me? How could someone do this to me? And then they just make their life about it, and they can't let it go. They can't move past it. And I've been there before. I've felt like that before. I felt like, I've thought and thought and thought and thought about the situation. Like, why did this have to happen to me? What did I do wrong? And stuff like that. And at some point, you just have to find a way. I think I should move this forward instead of backwards. Yeah. At some point, you just have to find a way to cope with this pain. I know it's hard when you put in your best into maybe a relationship, a friendship, or a goal, or a project, or your work, or at your job, or in your community, wherever you may find yourself. Ignore my nails, they are horrible right now. I need to get them sorted today. So and then something happens, and just find out that you're in it alone, or what you're putting in is not enough, or that it's not appreciated, or that is not you just find yourself on the other end of the stick, the really bad end of the stick, where you're at loss. And yeah, people dwell on it for a long time. I used to be like that before. I used to ask all the why me, why couldn't it have gone differently for me? And I would stress myself about it over and over and over and over and over again. And eventually something just worked for me. I kind of just over and over, as situation comes by, and as you grow, and as you learn, and as you try to do research about it, you begin to kind of understand or learn the skills that you need to cope with situations. And yeah, like I've talked about, not having the right skills at the right time always makes us, getting more really bad situations. So the most important thing is just learning to develop the skills to cope with whatever situation you find yourself. And you get the skills by learning, really, by learning and asking questions, and not just dwelling in situation, but asking deep questions. When you ask questions, God will find a way for those answers to reach you, one way or the other. It could be through a music, it could be through a book, it could be through a conversation with a stranger, it could be through something you find on the internet, just anyhow. And one of the skills that I got to learn is that how to cope with this is that I had to understand that we are just different as humans, and that's okay, and that's okay. Yeah, it is not okay that you put in a lot of work and a lot of effort, and then you get disregarded and you get treated like shit by your partner, and you're not giving that same energy back in return, at your job or wherever this situation may arise. But when you understand the effort you put in, and you understand that the effort, the loyalty, the passion, the kindness, the care, these qualities that you have, they are yours. and they're just yours. The hard work, the commitment, the light, the everything, they belong to you. They're yours, and it's not going anywhere because you've taken years and years. Sorry, you've taken years and years and years. You've taken years and years and years to develop these skills. Okay, so when you understand that these skills are yours, nobody, like, yeah, you learn them from one or two, from people, you pick them up along the way, but nobody can take it from you. They are yours now. You are the only one that can take it from you. Like, you're the only one that can say, I want to get rid of these skills because of what people did to me, and that would be your loss. So I got to understand that, first of all, these things that I bring into my relationship, into my job, into my community, into this project, into my relationship with people, into my friendship, into my family, into my wherever I find myself, they are mine. Okay? And I understand that I put in a lot of work. I took my time to learn this stuff. I took my time to put in my effort, my life, my commitment, my passion. They are mine. Nobody can take them from me. And because of that, here's the good part. Because of that, I can recreate this stuff that I brought in here wherever I go, with whoever I meet next, with whatever friendship I get next, with whatever community I find myself next, in whatever job I find myself next. So it's your loss. Like, okay, yeah, it's mine. I would always be this person. I would always be this nice person. I would always be this committed person. And that doesn't go for people that are shitty. You would know if you're a shitty person. You know. You just know. I don't want to believe that shitty people don't know that they're shitty. If you're shitty, if you're someone that that's self-centered, you would know. You might not know that, okay, it's bad, you need to change. You might not be thinking in that direction, but you know that, look, I don't bring as much as the other person. This other person, you will know, but to you, it will be like, this person is so gullible. Look at how they are doing everything for me. If I tell them to do this, they'll do it for me. You would know. So you know what you bring. Okay? So if you are someone that brings this good and great personality into your wherever, whatever, friendship, relationship, community, family, whatever, job, you know. So I just want you to know that you don't have to be stressed so much about it. Yeah, it hurts. It does. Even for me, like, I deal with this all the time. I'm like, I find myself in a job where I gave my all. I know how much I gave. I know how much I would be at night, thinking of what to do better. I would be at home thinking about this job. I would wake up early just to meet up. I would do everything, and then my boss kept complaining and just did not seem appreciative. And I know how I felt. And at some point when it just got out of hand, I was just like, you know what? I know what I gave. Like, and that's okay. You just have to know what you brought or what you're bringing. You just have to know that it is yours and understand that you can take this stuff to the next place. The same thing in a relationship. If you bring in all this commitment, loyalty, care, understanding, name it, like, just this passion, this whatever it is that you know that you bring in to make the relationship work. If it doesn't, if the other person doesn't appreciate it, if the other person doesn't put in the same effort, if the other person keeps blaming you over and over and over and over and over again, just understand that these things that you bring, they are yours. And because they are yours, it's okay. It's gonna hurt, but it's okay. Do you know why? Because you can always take this to the next person who might be the right person that would appreciate what you bring, and you could still create something beautiful. The only way you won't create something beautiful is if you allow that person to dim you and kill all that good qualities that you've built over the years. So you can't dwell for too long. It's very detrimental. You cannot dwell on people's hurts, on pain, betrayals caused by people close to you for too long. You're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out on what is meant for you. So, of course, it's not easy. Of course, it's not easy, because when you go through this pain and other stuff, it's like a withdrawal. It's like you're going through a withdrawal symptoms. It's really hard. You just want this stuff to work. Like, why can't this one work? Why? That's what you like. I did everything. Why can't it work? It's like you're like miserable and frustrated, but it's okay. It's okay. So these qualities are yours. You would always take them everywhere you go, because they are now part of you. They are who you are. They are your person. It is who you are. But the only way that you lose these qualities is if you allow what you go through to make you begin to change and go to the other side. You don't want that. There's nothing on the other side. It's filled with pain, it's filled with hurt, it's filled with guilt, and that's not who you are. So you have to continue to lean more into who you are. You're a good person. You're a good person. Don't change. You're a good person. But you have to know when to stop, when to leave this, when to leave that relationship, that situation. I would say that situation that doesn't appreciate what you bring. Just do as much as you can, give as much as you can, but you cannot give everything. But just know when you've done your best, and when you need to take your beautiful personality to another place. I feel like sometimes we don't know when, but I feel like let's just be prayerful about it, and God will open our eyes towards that and make it possible for us. Okay? So guys, that's the message I have for you today. Those skills, that personality, let me put it that way, that personality is yours. It's yours, and you can always recreate the magic that you bring, but you can't stay for too long. You can't stay for too long, one, and you can't dwell on it for too long. You lose yourself. Don't dwell on it for too long. Let it go. I know I'm saying this now. I dwelled on so many things for so long. I'm like, you can still know that they messed up, but you can still move on and be like, yeah, you messed up, you lost. Now, be over there. I'm going to be over here and do my thing. Okay? Like, bye. Stay over there. Like, yeah, I brought all this light and all this stuff and all this, everything that I have, and it didn't work. And that's okay. You don't value it. It's not your thing. That's okay. But carry your everything that you brought and move on and go and create magic somewhere else. Don't lose it for anybody. That will be your biggest loss. If you lose it for anybody, you are finished. Because you cannot be the other kind of people. That's not who you are. That's not who you are. You won't excel in that. I believe that strongly. You won't excel in that. So the worst you can do for yourself is to be dwelling on whatever has happened for too long. If there's anything that I will say I regret now, is dwelling on stuff for too long. But thank God I didn't dwell on it for too long. Because now that I know, oh my God, time is precious. You have to tell yourself every day, I need to carry my bag, my things, my, personality to somewhere else that it will be appreciated. Go where you are appreciated. Don't lose who you are because of anybody. Don't dwell on the misfortune and the hurt and the betrayal and the pains that people put you through for too long. You don't need to do that. Yeah, learn from it, but don't dwell on it for too long. I just felt like this is the message I should pass. I don't know. I know that by the time I'm done with this video, I'm going to begin to think of all the things I could have said. And if I think of more things, maybe I'll do another video. But this is just what is in my heart today. And it's part of my life lessons. I'm still pretty young, but it's not too early to start sharing life lessons, you know. So yeah, if you don't take anything from here today, remember that these qualities that you have, they are yours, okay? And you're going to keep building on them. You're going to keep getting better. And you're going to have more beautiful qualities and personalities, because this is what you're made of, okay? But if you dwell on the hurt that people put you through, on the bad things that happen to you, on the whatever negativity that's come into your life from situations you found yourself, from being in the wrong circle, making friends with the wrong people that don't appreciate you, that bully you, that, you know, take advantage of your kindness, of your, you know, everything, being in the wrong relationship, people that take advantage of your of all the good things that you're just made of. You're going to lose who you are if you stay on it for too long. You cannot waste your time on it for too long. Try, force yourself to move on. Not like in a way of like, you know, as if you're not aware of it. You're aware, be aware that this has happened, but don't stay on it for too long. The main word is like too long. Carry your good personality and move on. You will find another situation, another relationship, another community, another friends, set of friends, another, you know, beautiful place that would appreciate what you bring. All right, so that's my message today. I gotta go because I gotta go to work. First, I need to go to my GP. My GP is like, I need to go to my clinic. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so yeah, I love you guys so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye. Once again, my name is Kesiana Zwigwe, and don't forget to subscribe or follow. Bye.